A disabled grandfather was fired by Asda for circulating a clip from a Billy Connolly concert in which the comedian attacked religion. No one objected to his remarks about Catholicism, but because Connolly joked about suicide bombers, the clip was deemed Islamophobic. An ex-policeman received a visit from the police after posting a humorous verse about transgendered people on Twitter. Apparently, he was guilty of committing a non-crime hate incident. The officer who questioned him said, "I'm here to check your thinking." A pro-Brexit academic was suspended by King's College London for calling an anti-Brexit activist a traitor. A Christian actress was fired from the lead role in a West End production of The Colour Purple after another actress dug up a 4-year-old Facebook post in which she'd expressed her disapproval of homosexuality. Dr. Jordan Peterson, the Canadian psychology professor, was asked to give a series of lectures by Cambridge University, these buildings behind me, but that invitation was rescinded when a photograph emerged of him standing next to a fan wearing a "Proud Islamophobe" t-shirt. All these things happened in 2019 in a country which prides itself on its commitment to human rights, including the right to free speech. And these aren't isolated incidents. Over the past 5 years, 87,000 non-crime hate incidents have been recorded by 27 forces in England and Wales. That means our men and women in blue are investigating an average of 47 such incidents a day. Shouldn't they be policing our streets, not our tweets? Most people who voted Leave in the EU referendum will have felt the need to lower their voices when airing their views in public. According to a recent report for the think tank Policy Exchange, 60% of university students who supported Brexit were uncomfortable voicing their opinion in front of their classmates.
I think you guys get the gist of it, and I want to show you something funny before we move on. Yesterday, I made a video complaining that most of my videos get demonetized. As such, I'm losing a lot of money, and I decided to start another YouTube channel. Instead of begging for more donations, I'm just going to work more. I'm going to upload a live stream every day on my live stream channel, and I'm going to upload another video every day on my other channel, and hopefully 2 videos on this channel. I want to make people rage. I want to make people, it's like, how is this Romanian uploading so many videos? How is it going overtime? I want to be like him. That's my purpose in life. And Susan Wojcicki actually responded to me. You know what she said? You know what she said when I made that video saying that I'm sad? This is what she said. And I'm like sitting here and it's like, well played, Susan. Well played. You win this one, Susan. You win this one. But in all seriousness, if you're not subscribed to my livestream channel or the other one, please do so, because you're missing out. I'm cheerful, especially on my livestream channel. I try to interact with the people in the chat, and I do apologize for premiering every day at 3 p.m. Romanian time on this channel, because that's the only way I make money now. Well, the majority of my income anyway. So, with that said, talking about losing money, I'm really upset today because another idea that I had since 2018, I believe, is something that I should have copyrighted then. It's something that right then I should have copyrighted it so I can sue now and make millions. But unfortunately, I didn't. So my idea was that comedians should have insurance. Because you see, as a doctor, when you operate thousands of patients, eventually you're going to make a human error. It's impossible. No one is perfect. The more you work, the more chances are you're going to make a mistake. And this is why doctors require malpractice insurance. So that when you do make that mistake, you're insured. You're covered. Now, comedians are also running a high-risk job. You see, I understand jokes can marginalize people nowadays. Jokes are very harmful. They are not a victimless crime anymore. And as such, if you're a comedian and you make a lot of jokes, eventually you're going to be Count Dankula. You're going to make a joke that is grossly offensive, that might land you with a fine, or worse, might land you in prison. So comedians obviously need insurance as well. So you have now this free speech union, this website, which you can purchase different levels of insurance. you can become a full member, Sword and Shield, legal and discount tickets, £49. Student retirees and people that are from overseas are going to get a discount. And then the founding members for £250. So what exactly does this get you, you might ask? Well, if you find yourself being targeted by a digital outrage mob on social media for having exercised your legal right to free speech, we will mobilize an army of supporters. Oh, they're like the reverse sleeping giant. These are the awaken little people. If a petition is launched calling for you to be fired when you've done nothing other than exercise your legal right of free speech, we'll organize a counter petition. I love these people. Still, I wish I could sue them for stealing my idea. Damn it. If you're no platform by a university, a feminist professor who challenges trans orthodoxy, for instance, will encourage you to go to law and organize a crowdfunding campaign to pay your costs. By the way, they also have another advertisement where they point out a lot of leftists being the platform. And we're talking like radical, left-leaning feminists also getting the shaft from, I guess, the woke culture. If newspaper columnists and broadcasting pundits start attacking you for dissenting from orthodox views and opinions, we could get our allies in the media to come to your defense. If you're punished by your employer because you've exercised your lawful right to free speech, we'll do the best to provide to you legal assistance. So in other words, like I guess these are a group of people and activists that if you pay money to them on a monthly basis, then when you need protection, they will actually come to you. I don't know how effective this is. I hope they're actually going to do good work. You know, I've never used their services, but it's interesting. And what's even more interesting is to see if the insurance goes up after you need it. You know, like if you have a car insurance and you drive the car, and then you do an accident, like, boom, right? The insurance goes up. So I'm curious, like, how does it work if I get a petition, you know, that makes me problematic? Does my premium go up? But apparently, yeah, you can join. And other benefits include invitation to speakeasies. Man, I should charge them for the publicity, shouldn't I? I should get money for doing this. Do you guys advertise? Like, talk to me. Contact my manager. Contact my manager. I'll give you a discount. Discounted tickets to FCU debates and a monthly newsletter. You know what's going to be really funny? If these people are actually successful. And I'm definitely sure that they're going to be attacked in the press if they are successful. But they just discovered the hole in the market. Like other companies, like there's going to be competition with this. You're going to have like 3 or 4, I guess, joke insurance companies trying to cover people. So it's really interesting. Well, can you imagine, like, if you have an auditorium and you want some comedians to come in and you're going to ask the comedians, like, hey, do you got insurance? Because I don't want any problem. You know, like, if you make a joke that's offensive, I don't want people to come here dressed in black and breaking windows and smashing doors. Like, you better have insurance. I don't work with comedians that don't have insurance. So they also have like a contact account. You got like their home. You can even donate to them, even if you're not part of being their members. But I'm generally curious, like, how many people are going to pay for this? I guess like every type of right-wing activist is going to want an insurance. Every type of comedian is going to benefit from this, because it's like usually the average Joe. Like the random person on the Twitter isn't really going to have a petition written against him or people trying to get him fired. But I'm curious, like, if they're going to be like an insurance company trying to weasel themselves out. They're going to need it. No, but I'm definitely going to keep a close eye on this. And the first time they have their first case, I'm going to report it. And if the first case is successful, then I will encourage as many people as possible to use this. Like, I will go to all my YouTube friends, to all my problematic people, and tell them, hey, did you not consider about having an insurance? Just in case. You know, like it's good to have it. Because it's not. I so wish that this works. I so wish that sometimes there is a pushback against the evil people on the internet that really have nothing better to do than to try and get people fired. And tomorrow on my other channel, the one Lack of Entertainment, where I talk about video games and stuff, I will show you a random twat who went into a grocery store, and because the woman at the counter didn't like Star Wars, The Last Jedi, he tried to get her fired. So, you know, these are the types of people that I generally do not like. They're not fighting fascism, they're not fighting bigotry, they're not fighting anything. They just want that little kick, that little oomph to feel that they have power over another human being. And these are the people that are desperately in the need of this free speech union to crack the hammer of the law upon their heads. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the comment section.